Okay, so I imported the starter asset from a Unity store. It's a free asset if you want to go take it. I will test 1 second to be sure that everything is working around here. So as I can see, the player it's working. Okay. I will try to make an AI in this scene. So what I will do right now, I will just duplicate, Control D the player, unpack completely. This one, to be sure that is the enemy, I'll put enemy AI. Let's go around here first. So I will just drag it a little bit forward around here. This is the enemy. Let's give it a name, AI enemy. Now I will not need the controller on him. Remove all the controller, rigid bodies, and this one. Um, we need to add a nav mesh. And on this one, I will set stopping distance at 1 foot from me. I will need AI movement from my script. Of course, everyone is saving his own script. Now over here, we have to actually add a sphere inside. This one, it will be the sound detector. And on my enemy eye, I will drag it here. Let's set the sound detector now. Sound detector doesn't need the mesh renderer. It needs to have the collider triggered. It needs to have a rigid body. And the rigid body, I will lock it around here. Everything. Use gravity, nope. And let's bring the AI sound detector. Okay, on the red one, I need to actually have a collision, and on the yellow, I don't need to have a collision. Now, I will need to add over here the layer number and the tag name of the sound emitter. So let's do that now. I think I already have done a test before, so as I can see sound emitter, I will choose that one as a name for my sound emitter that has to be detected. As about the layer number, I have set it on number 3. If you don't know how to add a layer, you just press over here, add a layer, you write it down, then you go in on the object that you need, you just choose it as a sound emitter or whatever name you put. In my case, this one it's AI, so I will put AI. The sound detector has to be have a different tag and a different layer from every other objects in the game, uh, like even the parent of the AI. And over here, the layer number was on number 3 of the sound emitter. Yes, the same down here. This is for to be detected, to know which objects we actually need to detect for sound. Now, for not having problems with the collision with other objects in the game, we go in edit, project settings, physics, and down here we just select that sound emitter have to collide only with AI, so all the rest we deselect. Very simple now. Now, sound emitter, let's put on my player sphere over here, and this one we will call it sound emitter. You can call it how you want. I will just tag him as sound emitter, layer sound emitter. It's have a sphere collider. The mesh render is optional, but we will leave it for now. And we have to bring the sound emitter and an audio source, which is the sound that we need to play at the moment, that he will do that noise, that it will be detected. I will bring my own audio. I will set it on loop this time just because we need to be sure that is working, but I will test it even only one time play. And I will put the volume of this to be around here, the distance around 60, 17. You can actually test this while you are in a runtime to see how big is the distance of the propagation of the sound. Now on sound detector, we have to set the perimeter. I will put the red one around here and the yellow one, which is the one that it will just get a little bit triggered around here. Now on my AI enemy, it's having an animator which was triggered by the controller, but we don't have such a thing now, so I will just have to change my own script over here. I will bring an animator any, and I will call this, I will have to get the component. Why is saying that it's saving already 2 errors? Oh, okay, it's this one. And game object, which is the same any equals game object point get component animator we go down here, and on the animator we need the speed and the motion speed as parameters. The game object do not exist in the current context. Okay, let's bring then the game object. Actually, we're doing, yeah, we should actually take it from his own. And we do like this, any point set float. Let me see why it's giving these errors now. AI movement and game journalize it. Okay, I know that. Then we will just bring our self game object. Let's do it like this. We will call it this one AI, and we will bring a public game object. AI. Now down here, any point set float. Let's call it speed. And another one, point set float. This one is speed motion. I think it was speed motion the name. No, motion speed. Okay, motion speed. And this one we will give it a 2. Okay, let's see. Now on my enemy eye, I have to drag this one here in this way to take the animator. And one last thing, what I have to do, I think the playground, did I actually bake it? ground, navigation, object, navigation, okay, bake and bake. Is building a mesh, a nav mesh. If you don't see the perimeter on the AI when you select it, like how I see right now over here, you just have to press the gizmo once. On this starter asset, it's one of these ones that was annoying when I tested before. It was around this one, I believe, that was showing me stupid different other gizmos. Okay, well, let's give it a try. Okay, now I will just turn off this because otherwise it will get us crazy. And it's following me. Okay, what I wanted, it was to actually turn on his weapon. Why is not turning on his weapon? Let's see. Skeleton, hips, spine, chest. Did I actually not give him a weapon? Nope. Okay. Let's give this man a weapon. Cylinder. Okay. And now this one I want to be deactivated and no capture collider. This one, it will be activated only on the yellow zone over here. Okay. Now let's see. Oh, again the nav mesh, seriously. Okay. Actually, let me see the scene too. So as we can see over here, I'm getting inside the yellow perimeter, is turning on his weapon. Now if I pass nearby him, he's getting triggered and he's following me. Yay! Of course, there are still lots of other animation that I have to actually set it up, like stopping and not following me everywhere with his face, but that are on mute. Till here everything is working, and I will have to make my player to run. I don't know why it's not running. Oh, here it is. To lose his track. Let's see if I can do that. Did I lost him? Oh, I managed to actually run from him. I think he's having a nav mesh over there in the corner. He's having problems with the nav mesh. Oh, here it is. Now it's smart again. Yeah, for the animation, I should put on my movement to stop whenever it's not detecting me, and it should actually turn off. But that it's on you. As about the AI sound detection, it's working, so the rest it's on you. Have fun.